What is up, my friends? You're welcome along to my match reaction after Leeds United come to Anfield and beat us by 2-1. It's another unimpressive performance from a group of players that are fast running out of excuses and goodwill amongst our fan base. That just isn't good enough. It wasn't good enough on any level. We'll go through it, take you through the big moments in the game, ask you for your thoughts as well. I have a few questions about Klopp's substitutions today. I've definitely got some questions about the formation that we are playing today. But ultimately, I am left absolutely fuming because we played a team tonight that hadn't won a game since August. But no fear, come to Anfield. We're giving out the points this season and Leeds leave with a deserved 3 points in fairness to them. Leeds worked hard and you could certainly see that they were still playing for their manager. I'm going to take you through my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section as well. But unless they are that it wasn't good enough, then you're absolutely deluded because we were shocking today all around the pitch. One player perhaps stood out for me today to put in a little bit of graft. That was Mohamed Salah, but everybody else was just not good enough. Look, I got to start off with a little bit of an ad read and thank you to our sponsors of all today's Matchday content. We are being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Circle, the all-new football sweepstakes game where the winner is decided by events that happened on the pitch and every single moment counts. Everybody who plays and enters into the circle goes into a circle, surprisingly enough, with a winner highlighted on the top at all times. The circle will then spin left or right depending on events on the pitch, and as I said, every moment matters. A goal will move it forward to the left or to the right. If you are highlighted on the top of the circle when the 90 minutes comes to an end, then you are the winner of the pot. And if you are playing in the goal gifter mode as well, every time a goal is scored, 20% of the entire pot gets paid out to whoever is on top at that moment in time. You can sign up to Circle via the Anfield Agenda QR code on the screen there now, or the link in the description. If you sign up and deposit and bet your first £5 using our sign up code Anfield Agenda, all one word, or that QR code on screen, you will get £5 in free bets as well. It is an 18 plus UK residents only. A begambleaware.org is there for your safer gambling tools. I should also point out really coolly as well, some of the profits from Circle do go into funding grassroots football in the UK, which, let's be honest, is a very good cause. Look, folks, I'm going to get back into it. As I said, I'm fuming here. I had to put my professional hat on there for a second to do the ad read for the company, but other than that, I'm absolutely seething at that performance. Yet again, we concede first in a game. And yes, we did answer by scoring before half-time. Well done to Mohamed Salah on another goal. But how many chances are we going to waste? How many attacking opportunities are we going to shit the bed with before we realise that we need to think and attack games a little bit differently? I still don't know what formation we played in that game. Yes, I know we had 4 defenders on the... Well, we had 3 defenders and Joe Gomez on the pitch. He was absolutely awful. And I'm not just talking about his pass across his own goal for the goal. I'm talking about him ball watching. I'm talking about him being out of position. And look for the last goal, the Leeds United winner. On the left-hand side, James Milner and I think Curtis Jones had a chance to block the initial cross. They didn't do that. Then there was 3 of them. Thiago, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez standing around young Somerville as he takes the ball and just toe pokes it, past Alisson Becker to win the game right in front of the Leeds fans. 5 Liverpool players, 5 of them with a chance to stop that cross or break down that attack. And I should point out that whole event came around because before that, Van Dijk was messing around at the back and not clearing his lines as well, which forced us a ball out to James Milner, who punted upfield and Leeds won it back. I could go through many moments like this in the game, but ultimately, it's not good enough. What on earth was Joe Gomez thinking? Now, I'm going to take you guys back to your very first days when you played the game. What was one of the first things your manager would have said to you when you were growing up playing football? That's right. Don't pass the ball back across your own goal. Now, absolutely don't do that, but especially don't do that blindly, Joe Gomez, who didn't even look up to see where Alisson was. Yes, you can point out that Alisson slipped. He's unfortunate there. But ultimately, it's another lapse in concentration and another stupid decision for Joe Gomez, who has had 1 good game and then 3.5 stinkers since he's come back. Thankfully, Ibrahim Konate is on the bench and he hopefully will be coming back into this defence moving on. But it's not just him. Van Dijk was awful. He played a decent game through parts and then just switched off. How we conceded that goal at the end will bug me until I die, because it's absolutely unforgivable that 5 of our boys, 5 of them, had a chance to block that cross and cut it out. But no, they allow lads half their size, half their weight and half their physicality to bully them on the pitch. You've got to give credit to Jesse Marsch and those Leeds United players. They worked their backsides off today. You can clearly see that they are a team that still believe in their manager and are still playing for their manager. Can we say the same about our boys? Yes, there's a lot of goodwill in the bank, but there's too many Liverpool players now coasting through this season. Or else, I don't know, they're worn out, they're tired. Do you know what? Ultimately, I don't care what the excuses are, because we've seen this for long enough to know that changes need to be made. We need to go out and we need to act in the January market, and we need to follow that up by acting big. We are in a very precarious position now. That game on a weekend where Chelsea lost, we could have made up ground. United are playing West Ham tomorrow. Again, a chance to try and make up some ground, and we don't capitalise. We've got no excuses. I don't want to hear about fatigue. I don't want to hear about Champions League games. We should have a big enough squad to deal with that. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Yet again, we're reliant on Alisson making some saves and hopefully our forwards trying to bail us out. Darwin Núñez is going to have many great days at Liverpool Football Club, but there are days like today where it's very difficult to defend him against opposition fans who call him Timo Darwin or speak about him being as bad as Lukaku or any of those type of things. Because I can't lie, he should have scored at least 2 today, particularly the second chance where he overthinks it, and by the time he figures out what he wants to do and tries to pull it back across, Meslier's trailing leg blocks the ball and the chance is broken down. It is just not good enough, and we need to be finishing off opportunities. But again, conceding first. We knew Leeds were going to come and put up a fight tonight. So if anything, we knew we had to go out there and put in a shift and cover the hard yards, snap into the tackles and look fresh and look upbeat. But we didn't. We looked tired and we looked devoid of ideas. At the end of the game, once again, Virgil van Dijk was up top playing as an auxiliary centre forward, while Milner and Gomez were just pumping direct balls up there. We've become long ball FC on many, many occasions. And why is that? Because we've got no midfield to play through. We've got nobody in there with any guile or creativity after Thiago, and he can't do it all on his own. Fabinho is lost at this particular moment in time. I love the man to bits, but he's having a stinker of a season. Henderson is, I don't want to say finished because he isn't, but he should be being finished as thought of as a regular starter because he just hasn't got the engine and the legs to carry him anymore like he used to have. That was his biggest selling point. And to see the substitutions that Klopp made today left me very much scratching my head. The players who he took off, spot on. Harvey Elliott didn't have a great game, and Fabinho was dog poo, to be honest with you. But to see him bring on Curtis Jones when Fabio Carvalho is sitting on the bench, somebody who has actually had some positive moments this season, playing himself into a little bit of form, and Curtis Jones comes on and stinks up the gaff yet again. It's just not good enough. I don't know if it's a system thing, a manager thing, a revenue thing. I don't know what it is, but ultimately we need changes. I am not somebody who wants Jurgen Klopp to leave the football club. Far from it. But we can't keep banging our head against the same wall and backing a manager who keeps supporting these players who this season have continuously let him down game after game after game. We've been beaten by Leeds United at home, a team that haven't won since August. Let that sink in. That is the level of awful that we've descended to right now. And I had to bite my tongue there because I wanted to say something that was going to get me in a lot of trouble, but it's just not good enough. I don't really have anything else to say. I do want to congratulate Leeds, of course, on their victory, but I'm more interested to know what you guys have to say, because ultimately, yet again, we're a laughing stock this weekend, and a deserved laughing stock, because all that performance deserves is to be bantered. Klopp better start finding solutions quickly, because this season will be gone past us and we'll be in the Europa League at best if things continue the way that they are. I'm going to hand it over to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm sure that you're as angry as I am, unless of course you're an opposition fan, in which case you're probably absolutely loving life right now. And you know what? I don't blame you, because I'd be the same in your shoes, but my God, I am angry, my friends. I will talk to you soon. I'll be back for my player ratings. Much love. Bye-bye.